Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video we have already learned how to identify the host and MAC address using a Python coding. Today we will do the same and more stuff using the Kali Linux and a famous tool called NMAP. For today's video I have two virtual operating systems. One is Kali and another is Windows 7. As you can see, I have already installed these two operating systems. Okay, here it is Windows 7, here it is Kali Linux. Actually, I'm not in my lab, otherwise I have shown this work on separate computers. But for now, it's okay. Okay, so first thing, there is some theory about NMAP. Why do we use NMAP? NMAP is basically a short for a network mapper. It is kind of acronym for network mapper. It is an open source tool for vulnerability scanning and network discovery. It is basically used by a network administrator to identify what kind of devices are running on the system. It is also used to discover all the hosts and what are the hosts that are up, what are the hosts that are down. It is also used to find the open ports and detecting security risk. So if we sum it up, we can understand that nmap is basically used for host discovery, port scanning, version detection, and os detection. Okay, so firstly what we will do, we will try to cover the things that we have done in the previous video, that is scanning the IP address and MAC address in a network using the nmap. Okay, the first thing we will try to do that one. Okay, so I am opening my Kali Linux operating system. Okay, so firstly I want to know my gateway address. For that, route -n. So here you can see my gateway address is 192.168.1.1. Okay, so let me show you how using nmap you can scan your network and you can see how many hosts are up and how many hosts are down. So simply you have to write nmap -s capital P and the range of IP address that you want to search. So it is 192.168.1.1 up to all 254. Okay, so let me hit enter. Just wait for a minute. Okay, as you can see, it is showing that 192.168.1.101, 103 and 102 is up. So you can see it is a Oracle VirtualBox virtual NIC. So this one 192.168.1.103 is my another virtual machine. Okay, let me show you here. Let me check its IP address here. Okay, so if config is for Windows. Okay, as you can see 192.168.1.103 is the IP address of the Windows 7 that is running on virtual machine. Okay, so it is 192.168.103 and this 192.168.1.102 is for my actually host operating system, and .101 is my Kali Linux. Okay, so as you can see, you can actually have the IP address and corresponding MAC address just by using the nmap tool. Okay, now it's not like that you can use the nmap only for these things. There are a lot of things that you can use nmap for. Okay, the first thing I would like to tell you how to see, how you are going to use the nmap. What are the syntax for that? You can write man nmap man nmap. Okay, so here it is, it's kind of manual for nmap. Okay, let me show you more clearly. Okay, so this is, as you can see, the nmap Network Mapper is an open source tool, as I was saying. Now this is the syntax rule. Here you can write nmap-a-t4 and the name of the website. You will get to know why we are going to use -a and -t4. Basically you can see everything here. Just give me a minute. Yeah. uh, as I was using -sp here, as you can see that -sl is for list scan, and -sn is for no port scan, -pn is for no ping, -ps is for port list. So you can use any of them, and you can see what is going to be the result, and you can try it at your home on your computers. Okay, here it is showing how many kind of ports you will get in output, filtered, open, closed, etc. and etc. You can learn it from here. Now I will show you, I will give you an example how you can scan. Actually I have told you how to scan a range of IPs. Now uh, what we will do, we will just scan some website. Okay, for website you just can't go and scan any website. Okay, for scanning, or you can say that for just for experiment, you have a website named as scan me. Okay, as you can see what here it is written, go ahead and scan me. It's kind of funny. You can actually open this website and you can see it is an website by NMAP. You can use this website to perform scanning. You can see it is written here, hello and welcome to the scanme.nmap.org, service provided by NMAP Security Scanner Project. Here you can see that a few scans in a day is fine, but not more than 100 times a day. Use this site for test. Okay, so you can use this scanme.nmap.org for scanning. Okay, so let me give you an example so that you can try. Okay, let me open the Kali. I don't know whether you have noticed it or not. Let me show you something. In the starting of the manual there was an example given. Okay, and okay, let me show you. Oh, here it is the example, nmap-a-t4 scanme.nmap.org. Okay, hyphen is for OS detection. I mean, what kind of operating system the client is using. -t4 is for faster execution, and here is the name of the website and nmap. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to paste this one, and I'm going to hit enter, and let's see what are the results we're going to find. Well, as you can see that this is the result we have got here. Okay, as you can see that lots of things are here to read. Let me tell you one by one. So it has performed the scan on nmap.org. Okay, it is saying that host is up. I mean, this website is running, this website is up, and it is showing that out actually by default nmap will scan 1000 ports only. You can specify the number of ports also, I will tell you later. It is saying that 995 closed ports. I mean 995 ports are closed out of 1005 remaining are listed here. Okay, for example, port number 22, that is for TCP, and its state, it is open port. Okay, port number 25 is filtered, port number 80 is open, this 9929 is open, and 31337 is also open. Okay, if you want to know what do you mean by open, filtered, non-filtered, you can go to the manual as I have said. You can check it out. Later, what information do we have also here? As you can see that type of the OS is Linux. Okay, and actually it is guessing that what kind of OS it could have. It is Linux 3.10, 4.11. There is a higher chances that it is 4.11 or 4.4. Okay, you can also get the distance, that is 6 hop distance. You can get the service info. Remaining, you can see that you can get the value of the RTT, that is round trip time. I mean how many time a packet takes after sending and receiving the response, that is RTT. So these are the information you get from this scan. Okay, the other thing I would like to tell you, the use of the NS lookup. Okay, so for example, let me clear this one. If you write NS lookup and here scanme.nmap.org, as you can see that if you write NS lookup and the name of the website, you will get the corresponding IP address. Okay, so for this website, what kind of IP address is used by the website? Okay, the reverse will also work. If you write NS lookup and the corresponding IP address 45.33.32.156. Okay, as you can see that it is responding that this IP address is used by scanme.nmap.org. Okay, so you can use this short trick to know the IP address of a particular website. Okay, now we have seen that using the nmap we can actually know the operating system. We can actually know whether the host is up or down. We can also see that how many ports are closed, how many ports are open. We can also see the version. One thing remaining, I have told you that you can specify the number of ports that you want to perform the scan. This can be done using, wait a minute, have a right here, nmap-s capital P, and you have to define the port here by -p, and suppose you have to perform scanning only on 22 ports, then you can write 22 here, and then 192.168.1.1 to 54. Okay, what is this saying that okay, you cannot use -f for scan or -p. Okay, for actually what happened that you can't actually use well, you can actually define the number of ports while you are checking that how many number of hosts are up or down. You can define the number of ports while you are performing the scanning on website, for example, as we have done earlier. Nmap, okay, what happened now? Nmap, okay, nmap hyphen a hyphen t4. Now here we can write -p and the number of ports, for example 22 only, and scan me .nmap.org. okay, now we will wait for some time for the and you have seen that scan has been performed, and nowhere it has been written that 995 ports has been scanned or anything. It means that only 22 ports has been scanned, and you can see here it is giving a warning that OS scan results may be unreliable. We could not find at least one open, one closed port because we have not scanned all the ports here. Okay, So for faster execution, you can basically define here the number of ports. By default it can scan 1000 ports, as I have told you. Okay, so I think we have to stop this video right now. In the next video I will tell you more about nmap, and we have also a tool called genmap. It is basically a graphical user interface kind of nmap. You can get all the things. You don't have to actually write the commands like here. You will get everything there in a better way. I mean to say the user interface is very easy, so we will learn about genmap there. Okay, so for now I am just closing video. We will meet in the next video. Okay, till then, bye bye, take care.